Welcome to your NHL picks of the day. Here with us is handicapper Dave Golokhov to share his free picks. Hi Dave, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
That's great. Okay, could you walk us through the games you find some value, giving us a brief analysis and your final selection in each game?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got 4 games on the card today. We're going to go through all 4 of them, 3 in this video, and then we'll have a separate video up for the Vancouver and San Jose game, so make sure you check that out. So the other 3 games, let's start with Montreal and Florida. You want to take a look at who's going to be in net tonight as we get closer to game time. I think you guys know that we filmed these a little bit earlier in the day, and right now not 100% sure whether it will be Carey Price in net for Montreal because it's a back-to-back situation, or whether it's Dustin Tokarski. Take a look at the Habs. The last 3 times Price has been in a back-to-back situation, lost all 3 starts with a 3.67 goals against average. So that's something you want to be aware of. But at the same time, if it is Price, he's won 5 of 7 against the Florida Panthers, 0.99 goals against average. And I actually like the Habs either way here, just because the Florida situation in net, it's probably Roberto Luongo, and he's lost 6 of 7 against Montreal, posting a 3.30 goals against average. Montreal's playing really well right now. They won 6 of 7, so I think they get the job done in Florida tonight. Next up, we have the Nashville Predators and the St. Louis Blues. There's a great stat in this one. Preds are 9-1 at home this season when the total is 5 or less. There's a total of 5 in this one. I kind of like the Preds here, but I'm going to pass on the side and go over in this game just because I think it's a bit of a tight spot for Nashville. They're coming off a letdown performance last night. A really big game against Chicago. Had a 3-goal lead in that game, ended up losing in the shootout. So I think there's a little bit of a letdown effect here because that game would have put them in first place. Now all of a sudden they lose and fall back a little bit further. Now it's short rest, facing a good St. Louis Blues team, and we might not see Pekka Rinne in net tonight because he hasn't played back-to-back games since last March. At the same time, Nashville's offense has been great. They're averaging 4.4 goals per game and over 36 shots in their last 5 games. I think St. Louis will do a little bit of scoring. And obviously Nashville, with their offense playing so well, I think over makes sense here. Lastly, we got a very one-sided showdown, Los Angeles against Edmonton. Edmonton is just a steaming pile of garbage right now. As they have been all season long, fired their head coach, made absolutely no difference. What are they up to now? Lost 9 straight games. They've lost 7 straight to Los Angeles. They've been outscored 33-16 in that 9-game losing streak, and then they've been outscored 24-6 in that losing streak, specifically to the Kings. So all signs point to a Kings win here. I'm going to lay the puck line because the juice is too high. I just think the Oilers really not in a mood to be winning games these days. All sorts of trade rumors about the players on the team. I don't know how invested they're going to be, knowing that they might be moved very shortly. So it's going to be the Kings on the puck line in this one.
Great information. So just to check the picks once again, on the Canadiens and the Panthers, play the Canadiens -120. Then on the St. Louis and Nashville, pick the over 5. And on the last game, pick the Kings at -1.5. Thanks for your feedback, Dave, and good luck to everyone in your selections. This is Silvia for SBR Picks.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.